Siamini unaweza ita wanahabari na mbele ya kamera unaongelelea finance bill ya Kenya, budget ya Kenya, asifu unaongelelea budget ya nyumba yako na Auntie Dorcas. I cannot believe you. Hiyo ni budget ya Kenya mzima unaongelelea, ni kama unaongelelea budget ya get together ya kwenyu. What exactly is the problem? Do you feel you need some therapy? Do you feel you need some vacation? Something just to help you calm down. The impeached ametuambia venye tunafaa ku reduce budget and we should not also borrow. But akasahau kutuambia how we are going to fund the same budget. Amesahau kutuambia how we are going to service the loans that we have. Amesahau kutuambia how we are going to pay the doctors, teachers and public servants. Hizo ana solution. Tuko na madeni already. According to him, taxes should be reduced. Na pia we are not supposed to borrow. At the same time, we should be developing as a country. Hivyo ndio Gachagua anafikiria kwa kichwa yake. Hey, this guy. Yani opposition bora muone microphone. Bora tu muone microphone mbele yenu. You don't care what you are going to say. Bora tu mumeona microphone mbele yenu. Gachagua, we need a press briefing on solutions and how we are going to fund that your budget. He even went ahead in his ridiculous budget to tell the government what DCP demands. Now, this is my press briefing. The government is not here to serve your demands. The government is here to work for Kenyans. Sisi ndio tunafanyiwa kazi, not DCP. You cannot come with some ridiculous budget that looks like some small kitchen budget. Alafu unataka kutuambia hapa hivi, you are telling us the way you are demanding as DCP. Who are you? Who are you? What is DCP? The president is not your puppet. You do not tell the president what to do and when to do it. The president is here to listen to us, Kenyans, not some party that is confused with very ridiculous humans that have no idea, completely have no idea. Hey, know your place, know your boundaries, know your limits. As far as I'm concerned, the last time we checked you were dio, rudi ukagawie wa mama michele na mahindi na anything else that a dio is supposed to do. Mambo ya Kenya and matters of governance is beyond you. Unatupigia kelele bana. Wachana na sisi tufanye kazi. Right now we are dealing with important matters. Tukifikia watu wenye wajielewi tutakuita. Tulia. Your turn is coming. Tuko ballot. Atukanyagi break mpaka 2030. Nimesikia ukituhesabia the list of people you need to work with so that you can take Ruto out of power. But by the time unamaliza kuhesabu, I could just see how failed you already are. As a political scientist, I expect better from you. Sasa Kalonzo ni mtu mwenye unatuhesabia ati huyo ndio wako in the list of watu wenye wanakusaidia kutoa Ruto. Kalonzo mwenye amekuwa akitafuta shelter under other parties. Mtu mwenyewe ajiamini, yeye mwenyewe he has nothing to show for 40 years. Huyo ndio mtu mwenye sasa unatupresentia ati huyo ndio mumeshikana na yeye mtoe the people's president. Ati sasa unatupresentia Matiang'i. You think these are the old days that you just used to give us anybody? Who told you we want someone who is a dictator with anger issues to lead this country? You are telling us about Sifuna, someone who is always losing followers every day because he has no direction. Unadhania hizi ni enzi tulikuwa tunafuata tu mtu hata atujui anaenda wapi? If Sifuna would betray Baba's loyalty with you, wewe mwenye uliishi kutukana Raila with every chance you ever got, ulikuwa unashinda ukimtukana. Imagine how Sifuna is confused right now mali yuko. You can't even see that you are the reason why Sifuna has lost relevance. Na huyo ndio ati sasa mmeshikana ati mnatoa Ruto in power. And may I remind you that you do not have any power whatsoever in this country to crown or uncrown anybody in this country. Kama kuna kizungu kama hiyo. That now uko na audacity ya kufikiria ati uko na list ya very confused elements. Ati hao ndio wanatoa Ruto. Nyinyi mnamtoa kama nani? Mnamtoa kama nani? The governance of this country is determined by us, Kenyans. Not some tired five fellows. We are no longer in old days that politicians used to tell us what to do. Saizi tuko na akili zetu, tunajionea, and we want performers. Not people who just come from nowhere. Kama wewe, umetokea tu sijui from nowhere 2022. All of a sudden you wende unafikiria unaweza tuamulia nani anaweza kuwa president hii Kenya na nani anaweza toka. Where were you, by the way? Where did you come from? You just showed up and unataka kutupanga. Wewe ni nani? I'd like to be very, very clear and categorical with you that we are bringing Ruto back and there is nothing you can do about it. Hello. Okay. So kumbe shida yako hata ikuangi Ruto. You also know he's working and you don't mind working with him. Shida yako ni he's working with other people who is not actually you. And in your head you think wewe ndio unafaa kukua you are working with him.
He can work with you But hawa watoto wanatembea na hawa.
So all this time the problem has not been Ruto. Shida kumbe ni watu wenye Ruto anafanya nao kazi. So you feel kama si wewe unafanya naye kazi, then hata huyo Ruto na kila mtu pia sasa aende, because kuna kitu inakuambia that you have to be there. You must be there. You are absolutely not happy with the fact that Ruto is working for the entire country. Anapeleka maendeleo kila kona ya hii country. That thing hurts you so much because in your head you feel like when you refer to Kenya you are referring to a region. Hiyo ukisema Kenya, when you say Kenyans you are speaking for a region. I know you are not happy because amefika cartels and you feel you have to come back so that you can bring back the same cartels. We know, najua the fact that port ilirudishwa Mombasa, watu wa Mombasa wakapata kazi tena, it's a very hurting thing because according to you, kuna watu wenye wanafaa kukua wana benefit, not everybody. Tunajua pia it's very painful for you that hii railway ilikuwa imefikishwa pale Naivasha to serve a particular person. Now Ruto have decided that this railway is going to be extended all the way mpaka huko Western, so that watu wa Western waweze kubenefit, so that it's easier for them to even do business, because now ukiwa Western uta travel mpaka sangapi ufike Gikomba na tena umanage kurudi. But now with the railway, the Western people are going to benefit, and according to you, these benefits and any development that is happening in this country should not go to some particular direction. Na tunajua hiyo ni kitu yenye inauma sana, and you want to do everything and anything to stop that. Deep down, you know very well Ruto is working. Ruto is fixing Uhuru's mess. Ruto is fixing this nation. And kitu yenye inakuuma sana ni hawa watu wenye wako around yeye, wenye wanakubaliana pia na yeye kupeleka development across the country. Hiyo ndio kitu yenye inakusumbua. And that's why you said you don't have a problem with working with him. You have a problem with these people who cannot stop him to take development all over the country. Na kama wewe they impeached, unasema you don't have a problem working with the Ruto. Who are we Kenyans to stop Ruto from working for us? Who are we? Tuko ballot. Tutam guys. While Senator Methu was parading himself on social media, blaming the government over fire incident at Utumishi and finding content and taking advantage of that time to express how irrelevant he has always been, he actually forgot to give solutions and also advised the government to take very serious action over whoever it is mwenye alisema mlango ya dom ifungwe, plus hawa watoto wenye walionekana kwa CCTV na hiyo mafuta ya kuchoma wenzao, plus the school principal, kuanzia na hadi the board alisahau kupatiana solution that these people who are actually supposed to be questioned wachukuliwe watu wakali sana. Instead of saying that, instead of giving solution, at least ataonyeshe followers wake ya kwamba he is someone who also has solution. He is someone also who can think beyond. He is also someone who is concerned. Yeye venye aliona kuna moto, akaona sasa bas, hapa tumepata content, hapa tumepata kitu ya kuongea. Unajua tunanga kitu ya kusema kila wakati, sasa at least tumepata kitu ya kusema. That is what you forgot to do, Senator Methu. And I feel so sad for the people who listen to these guys. I feel so sad. Yani mtu wana politicize a very delicate matter. Very delicate matter. And for our government, I am requesting that these people should be taken very serious legal action. Very serious legal action. This is a public matter. We want to see them wakilipia whatever that they have done. Nimekuja kurealize anytime we talk about the mess that Uhuru got us into as a country, anytime we question his accountability, his administration, his decisions, yani mnakuanga so ready to mention that Ruto was the deputy president. Hadi huyu Mohamed Ali with all the audacity kuchukua microphone mbele ya Wakenya badala ya kutujibu why and how comes you people are not questioning or asking for accountability from Uhuru. You take the microphone to blame Ruto for Uhuru's mess. And I want to ask you, make me understand why we have to question Ruto over Uhuru's mess. Can you also make us understand what are these legal or constitutional power that the deputy president have over the president's decision, who is actually his boss? How comes Ruto being the deputy president of Uhuru has become an excuse for Uhuru's accountability over public resources? Are you people familiar with the roles of the deputy president? And how was the deputy president supposed to be in control of the decisions that the president was making? As a country, we are not buying that kind of nonsense. We shall not conform to manipulation. We shall not entertain double standard. We are not going to entertain nonsense. I do not understand how a document that has the signature of a president or a CS is supposed to be blamed on Ruto just because he happened to be the deputy president. Yani makosa yake ni alikuwa deputy president. So kama kuna signature hapo hivyo, hata kama signature yake haiko, lakini alikuwa deputy president, lazima hapo hivyo tumlazimishe hapo hivyo ndani. Because what? You people are afraid of facing the reality. Mnaogopa ukweli, mnaogopa kuface hiyo ukweli. Na kuna katabia mumeanza ya press briefings zenye zina mwelekeo hapa hivi, hata mjui mnasema nini, bora mmesema. Nao Medhu walikuwa wameanza kidogo hata kuwe content creator, that is not even a leader. Sasa wewe Mohamed Ali ndio huyu umemjoin. Mtakuwa mnatoa press briefing, natoa press briefing. Mnatoa press briefing, natoa press briefing. Tutatoa press briefing in this country. Kama ni press briefing, tuta press brief. Mta tupigia makelele hapa hivi. We are a working nation, na tutaki
makosa yenye Ruto anafanya is serving the whole nation. Hiyo ndio makosa kubwa yenye the president is doing. Makosa kubwa yenye the president have done ni kurudisha port Mombasa, so that watu wa Mombasa pia wapate kazi, watu wa Mombasa wakuwe na some cash flow. Makosa yenye Ruto amefanya is stabilizing our debts. Makosa yenye Ruto anafanya is making sure that we are not defaulters anymore as a country. Makosa yenye Ruto amefanya is making sure that Lamu wamepata barabara. Makosa yenye Ruto amefanya ni ku make sure that kuna level 5 hospital Wajia na wako na stadium wamekumbukwa for the first time. Makosa yenye Ruto amefanya is that during his administration the dollar imeweza kushuka from 169 sijui ilikuwa ni 170 to 129. Makosa yenye Ruto amefanya is making sure that he has a system where we cannot lack fuel in this country. Makosa yenye Ruto amefanya ni ku make sure that kuna construction inaendelea Maurironi Summit na inaenda kubenefit watu wengine na hiyo direction na huko wakiendanga na huko, na hiyo istahili hivyo. Makosa yenye Ruto amefanya ni kupunguza fertilizer from 7,500 sijui ilikuwa 8,000 to 2,500. Makosa yenye Ruto amefanya ni kufagia cartels. Hiyo ni kitu yenye iko inastahili kuenda hivyo. Makosa yenye Ruto amefanya is turning Gikomba to a construction site so that those business people can have a conducive and safe environment. Wasikenda ni matakataka na matope na mvua na wananyeshewa kuna kaa tu sijui wapi. Makosa yenye Ruto amefanya is marketing us to the whole world. Makosa yenye Ruto amefanya ni kujenga Talanta Stadium. Makosa yenye Ruto amefanya is renovating State House. As if State House ni property yake 2032 ataenda nayo Sugoi. As if State House is not an image of this country. As if State House is not a property of this country. Mnapinga State House as if State House ni mali ya Ruto ati atatoka nayo aende nayo. As if the image of that State House is not the image of this country. Makosa yenye Ruto amefanya is making sure there is affordable housing all over the country. Na watu wa Mukuru wanasikia raha, watu wa Kibera wanasikia raha. Makosa yenye Ruto alifanya is not defending the impeachment of a tribal incompetent individual. Na makosa yenye Ruto amefanya is fixing Uhuru's mess. Tutam guys, tuko ballot mpaka 2032. Am I clear? Nimekuja kugundua that without propaganda, the opposition completely lose relevance. Like their relevance is fueled by propaganda. Yani these people have mastered the level of ignorance that Kenyans have, and they take advantage of that to the latter. Wanajua tu vizuri, Wakenya wanakuanga tu, wako tu, wao ukiwaambia ni hivi, yani wao wanataka tu kusikia ubaya wa kitu, ubaya wa mtu. So they will come up and form something and just say anything because they know that is the thing that is going to trigger. Waambie to anything, they are going to be triggered, and because of their ignorance they are not going to want to know, is this person even telling the truth? They are going to react. Na washajua hiyo, and that is what they take advantage of. An opposition that fights development, an opposition that does not have agenda for its few sad followers. And that is what happens when you don't have an agenda. You will just end up selling out propaganda, because you have to also maintain your few ignorant followers to stay around and stick around and keep on lying to them over and over and over.
But do you know what the good thing is? That the majority of people wako na macho na akili zao wanaona na wanatumia akili zao independently, and there is nothing anybody can do about it. And I'd like to encourage you about something. Take your time, find out within 3 years, just 3 years, what the president have been able to do so that you can make independent decisions. Wata kungojea watu wenye wako na kisirani, they are sorrowful, they are hurting, to come and tell you what to do. Just set yourself free, guys. Just set yourself. Hiyo finance bill ikishapita parliament, hatutaki kusikia makelele, isainiwe. Hamtaki kujisomea finance bill nyewe wenyewe so that you can know what is in and what is not. And as far as I'm concerned, you have a member of parliament who is actually your representation huko. So whatever your member of parliament agrees with or says in the parliament, that is exactly what you are saying, because he's there to represent you. So if you find something wrong with that nini, and you find something a problem, you have a problem with the finance bill and you cannot face your member of parliament, unangojea your member of parliament who is representing you aipitishe, alafu kuja tupigie makelele when you did not start with your member of parliament to discuss with your member of parliament why you think you don't want the finance bill so that he represents you. Whatever MPs are going to say is what is representing you, because that is their job, to represent you at the parliament. Sasa imenyamaza kabisa, you don't even know what is going on in that finance bill, and your MP you've given them the easiest time. Kama kuna watu wameenjoy ni hii time ya Ruto. Our members of parliament, they've had an easy time, like makosa zao Ruto, nini Ruto, as if kuna any law yenye president wa anapass mahali. Your member of parliament is representing you every day at the parliament, alafu wewe sasa kazi yako ni kukuja kupiga makelele. If that thing ikipitishwa, enda ukakute MP wako huko ndio mnaanzia. Hiyo kitu ikipita parliament isainiwe. That will be the voice of the people. So if the people have a problem with the finance bill, go to your member of parliament. Hatutaki